All right, let's unpack this because I'm betting almost everyone listening has faced this. The dreaded uneditable PDF at some point.
Oh, absolutely.
You know the scenario, right? You get that crucial document, could be a report, a contract, maybe even, I don't know, a recipe you want to tweak, and boom,
You hit that wall.
you realize you need to change something. But it's a PDF, locked down, static, it's just unyielding. And the frustration just builds as you're trying to figure out how to get that valuable text, that info, out of its digital prison,
And into Word.
into Word, without completely losing your mind, or maybe more importantly, all that careful formatting.
Right.
Well, today we're diving deep into exactly that, the art and maybe the science of converting PDFs to Word files.
Yeah.
Our mission is really to uncover practical, real-world solutions. Some are surprisingly simple, others a bit more robust. We want to focus on how you, listening, can navigate this really common digital challenge.
And our insights today, they're coming straight from the trenches, really. From online problem solving, we've been digging through this really lively Reddit thread.
Oh, yeah.
It's titled, "Is it possible to convert PDF to Word?" Founded in the Office 365 community. And honestly, it's just a goldmine of user experiences, clever hacks, lots of enthusiastic recommendations.
It's treasure trove.
Totally. It really captures that everyday struggle, but also the triumphs, of just trying to manage documents.
It's so clear this is a universal pain point. Okay, so let's jump right in. What seems like the most straightforward, maybe the most overlooked solution? Just opening the PDF directly in Microsoft Word.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
For so many people, the answer's kind of built right into the software they already own.
Right there under their noses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The process is, well, remarkably simple. You open Word, you go File as Open,
Yep.
and just select your PDF document.
Okay.
Word then pops up a little message, asks if you want to convert it, and you say yes.
It sounds too easy, right? And for some users in that thread, it really was like magic. Frosty Funnel 5511 called it a simple but perfect solution. Just pure gratitude there.
Yeah, some people were thrilled.
But then almost immediately you get others, like Sambodia85 chiming in with a warning, don't expect it to be perfect.
Right. The reality check.
Yeah, noting issues where, and a quote, layout, borders, fonts, and colors can all get wacky.
Wacky. That's a good word for it. So yeah, it seems simple, but there are definitely caveats. The question is, when does this actually work well, and when does it just fall apart?
Okay, yeah. What's the deciding factor?
Well, this method works best if your PDF is, mostly just straightforward text. Think simple reports, letters, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Because Word is essentially trying to, reverse engineer this static print file back into something editable.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
So if your PDF has really complex layouts, maybe intricate layers, maybe weird embedded fonts, or just tons of graphics, that's where Word can really, really struggle.
It's guessing.
It's totally guessing how the original document was put together. And often, it guesses wrong, which leads to those wacky results that Mast mentioned.
Right.
PDF Wiz had a great analogy for it. They said, opening PDFs in Word is like trying to fit a cat into a sweater. Sometimes it works, and sometimes chaos ensues.
That is perfect. It captures that feeling exactly. We've all been there, just staring at the screen, willing it to work.
Total chaos.
But even when chaos does ensue, the community had some smart tricks up their sleeve. Like Skywalker 505 shared this sort of advanced tip for complex edits.
Oh, yeah.
Open it in Word, accept the chaos, but then remove all formatting. Just strip it bare to get the raw text.
That's a key distinction then.
Yeah.
The goal isn't perfect visual replication anymore.
Exactly.
It's just about getting the content out, pure text extraction.
Right. And another user, AnyKey9270, even gave the shortcut for it. Yeah, they said there's an icon that's like a T with a cross through it on the format bar. CTRL+A, and while everything is highlighted, click the T with the strike through it. This will remove all formatting.
The clear all formatting button. Got it.
So this trick basically lets you bypass all the problematic layout stuff and just grab the words. Is this mainly useful when you only need the text? Or could it help, rebuild a simpler version?
It's primarily for when you just need the raw text.
Yeah.
If you just need to copy-paste the words into something else, maybe a quick email, or edit it without worrying about the look.
Okay.
This method, combined with that formatting strip, it can be super efficient. It avoids all those pitfalls of trying to make it look exactly the same, which often fails anyway. Sometimes, a clean slate is just better than a messy imitation.
Makes sense. So, okay, what if the built-in Word method just isn't cutting it? Maybe the document's too visual, too complex. What's the next step?
Well, this is where the community overwhelmingly pointed. Dedicated online PDF conversion tools.
Ah, the web converter.
Exactly. And within that category, there was one clear fan favorite that just kept coming up again and again.
Let me guess. ilovepdf.com.
You got it.
Hey!
ilovepdf.com. It was mentioned repeatedly. Users like ReadParse, Lucy Taylor 01, Puzzleheaded Help 66, they were all citing it for its, quote, amazing functionality. LV Zenro called it a gem.
Wow, the praise was really something else in that thread. I mean, people were calling it hero, beauty, a game saver. One user, 1 out of 6, actually told the original poster, "I love you for this, thank you."
Yeah, the gratitude was intense.
And another one, Dominion Pi, thanked it for, quote, saving me an Adobe Acrobat subscription, lol. That's some serious passion for a website. It really shows how much frustration these tools can solve.
It absolutely does. It highlights the impact of just having a reliable, accessible tool that works. Guns 1975 shared a particularly impressive story.
Oh, yeah.
They said, this is the only program that actually managed to convert my 1,200-page PDF. Word couldn't do it. PDF2Go couldn't either.
Wow, 1,200 pages.
Yeah.
That's a serious document.
Right. That's a huge testament to its power, especially with large files where other tools might just freeze or crash.
Okay, so I love PDF is the big one. Were there any others mentioned that people liked?
Yeah, there were a couple of others. DocTransform.net got a shout out from Gary Gill, and OnlyOffice was suggested by Sergey Zarubin. So there are definitely alternatives out there if, for some reason, I Love PDF doesn't work for you.
Good to have options.
But while these free online tools are clearly powerful, there was also a note of caution. Consistent Piece 14 wisely pointed out that you need to be careful which ones you use. Some are just better than others.
That makes sense. Trustworthiness is key, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're uploading sensitive documents.
Exactly. And Assistance Familiar 13 specifically chimed in to say that ilovepdf.com seems trustworthy, which is reassuring.
Yeah, and that leads to another point someone made, Specialist Resolve 770, who sounded really frustrated.
What did they say?
They vented, "Thank you. Every single website I found or app is always the same 0.99 3-day membership required."
The free trial trap.
Exactly. So not all free tools are actually free. Always got to double check before you upload or start the process. Otherwise, you hit that paywall right at the end.
Yeah, nobody wants that surprise. And, that whole experience brings up another important challenge. What happens when your PDF wasn't, born digital? What if it's scanned from a physical paper document?
Right, the scan PDF problem.
Yeah, Coffee Smoker highlighted this in the thread. Scanned PDFs, they're a whole different beast because you're not really dealing with text data. You're dealing with an image of text.
Exactly. And Coffee Smoker actually did some legwork testing this out.
Oh, useful.
Yeah, they found PDF to convert just hung. It couldn't handle scanned files. I love PDF. While great for regular ones, apparently needed payment for scanned conversions.
Okay, so the free tier maybe doesn't cover OCR.
Seems like it. And PDF AI, which sounded interesting for chatting with your PDF, had very poor performance on scanned files. So yeah, general converters seem to struggle with image-based PDFs.
Precisely. For those scanned documents, you really need a tool that uses optical character recognition, OCR.
Right, the tech that reads the image.
Exactly. It reads the text within the image and turns it back into actual editable characters. It's a totally different process. And users did find some tools that handle this better.
Okay, what worked?
Manonets apparently gave good results on scanned PDFs, according to Coffee Smoker. And PDF Gear was also mentioned in some related posts, specifically for converting scanned PDF to Word.
Nanonets and PDF Gear. Good to know for those trickier scanned files.
Yeah, might require a bit more searching, but solutions exist.
And, while most of us are hunting for these free, quick wins, some users did bring up the professional option, sometimes Safila Fiumu suggested just asking your IT department for Adobe Acrobat Pro.
Sure, the industry standard, which is powerful, but often comes with that subscription cost.
Exactly. And it's so clear from how people reacted to I Love PDF that avoiding those subscription costs is a massive win for many everyday users.
It really highlights that constant tension, doesn't it? Between the powerful, often expensive proprietary software like Adobe's and these accessible, often free alternatives.
Yeah.
For most people just trying to get their daily work done, finding a free tool that solves their problem, even if it has limits for really niche cases, that's often the preferred route. The value isn't just the function, it's the accessibility, the relief from another monthly bill.
Totally agree. Okay, so let's kind of recap our deep dive today. We've looked at two main ways to tackle those stubborn PDFs and get them into Word.
Hmm.
First, there's a direct open in Word method. Super quick, convenient, surprisingly good for simple, text-heavy stuff.
But messy if the layout gets complex.
Right. And second, that whole world of online tools with ilovepdf.com really shining as the community favorite. Free, effective, especially for those more standard text conversions.
And we also touched on that trickier area, scanned PDFs. We learned those often need specialized tools with OCR optical character recognition, things like nanonets or PDF gear, to turn that image of text back into something you can actually edit.
So for you listening, you've now got a solid toolkit. If it's a simple document, try opening it directly in Word first. Don't be afraid to use that clear formatting trick if it looks chaotic.
Good first step.
If that doesn't cut it, or if it's a more complex file, then yeah, turn to those powerful online tools like ilovepdf.com. Just, be aware formatting might still shift a bit, and always double check that the site is trustworthy before you upload anything sensitive.
Crucial point. And thinking about all that gratitude, all that relief we saw in the Reddit thread, the "thank you so much, dude, I hope your pillow is the ideal temperature," both sides, from classic salt pepper.
That's great.
Or Ian Germum wanting to express some strong feelings towards expensive software. What does all that fervent appreciation for free, effective solutions really tell us?
Yeah. What does it say?
About the everyday digital friction people face, and just the profound impact that a simple, accessible tool can have on their productivity, maybe even their peace of mind. How much value do we actually place on removing those minor but really persistent tech roadblocks in our daily lives?
That's a really interesting thought to end on. Something to ponder the next time you wrestle with a PDF. Or maybe effortlessly convert one.